Hello, dear friends. We are again in Belgium, and we are very happy and very proud to introduce you today for all my YouTube channel visitors. One of my friends from Belgium and a very famous fancier, a real top one. It's Bart Van Ockel, and with him together is his love manager Kenton. We will speak a little bit with them about their pigeons, their program, and what they do to win so many races. Yeah. So first question, first answer. To win the races, you have to basket. Maybe we start a little bit with your history. We have it in the back, a very impressive loft. But I'm sure you didn't start with this one. Maybe you started with in your childhood with a small one, or not?
We started in 2001 in the old place of my company, a small loft. My dad is also with pigeons, Jan Van Ockel, and then we did it together in the past. And then 2001 I started alone for myself, and then in the first 8 years, very hobby. And then we have two super birds, the other bird with Poznan, and then F16. And then we have a lot of success with the brothers and sisters, and say we build a big loft. We do it professional. In 2014 we moved to this house, and this now 10 years making it. The first 2 years was problems with the healthy of the birds was not normal. Not one bird is okay with the healthy, but then after three years the results of the healthy was better and better. Now at this moment we raise every year with 200 old birds of 5 disciplines. Short distance 140, 240, middle distance 400, 5, 600, and then the day font 7 from 2 meters. So a lot of birds we do it together.
Impressive. But you say that you had 2 years problems with the birds. What's happened, or what was the problem? If you can tell us if you do something to fix it, or what?
Ik heb niks aan gedaan. I think they didn't do anything to the loft. I think it was from the new woods painting, actually from the new loft. I think the smells. Yes, I think you hear it more when some people build a new loft. Not in the beginning they have the good results. So sometimes the climate has to change itself for the pigeons, and after that. But I didn't change anything to the loft, not in the air system or anything. Nothing changed. Just after 2 years it was better by itself.
Interesting to know. I think you play with wood, or you use the natural system too.
Well, we have different systems. Chaos system, total wood. We have a lot of partners at home for the combination the hands for the race and the boxes.
Oh, that's nice.
And then some birds race in nest position. We have different systems.
Interesting. Why you use so many systems?
A little bit more chance to have different motivation, I think. We experienced before we had the double widowhood, and then the cocks they didn't have a usual spot to stay in, and for hens it was okay, and then cocks they get easier lost when the hens have no cock, and then after 2 years now we changed to the classic system, so every partner is at home, even for the cocks, also for the hens. And for cocks, we experienced sometimes we had better results on the nest. So the cocks who race here as yearling and old, they will be raised on the nest system. Hens will be on the classic system, most likely.
We willen nog heel jaar door verstaan, bij mij dat we verschillende systemen
Ja.
hebben om van Groenland tot Termont en daarna.
So we race from March till the end of September. We want to start good in March and we will be good in September. So different systems is good, we think, to have motivation for a longer time. So first we do the nest position and after that we do the classic position on the same loft. So
Some birds we darkling, some birds no darkling.
Interesting. You told us about two birds, F-16 and the Poznan Olympiad, yeah? If I remember correctly the name. And you see that you have a lot of descendants with results from them. Is that the birds which is your foundation loft now?
yeah, F16 and Gastro Junior was the foundation of the years when they started in 2001 till 2010. And they were really good birds. They were half brothers of each other. They had the same mother. And but now in 5 years ago, experienced that they were still good, but a little bit too slow from the races from 300 until 700 kilometers. They were a little bit too slow. And then we put some new bloodlines in it with short distance pigeons. That was Geert Lambrechts and Sas van Drijken. And they crossed with the old bloodline, is now the foundation of the whole lot.
Now we can make
So stronger and faster.
we can make all-round birds for the races from 140 to 800 kilometers with the same.
Yeah,
Breeding.
80% on the breeding lot, 75% on the breeding lot we mix sprint pigeons with the old strain, and the other 25% we put them together to 100% old strain, and they can do much better on the 700 plus races. So like Argen last week, these two pigeons got 100% Castro Junior F16 in the pedigree. So
Tell us a little bit about last Agen and about your best races since last year.
from this season,
Yeah, you
best
say about something about Agen.
Argen, yeah, we try to basket pigeons on Argen every year. Most likely we have a point system where we give our pigeons points from 100 kilometers to 5, 6, 700, and then we see who has the baddest points. They go to Argen normally. But after 2 years ago, we decided Argen is a nice race. A club member won 2 years ago. Maybe we have to put some bad pigeons on those races to see if it's possible to get an early bird or not. Because if you go with a bad pigeon, yeah, most likely a bad pigeon stays a bad pigeon. If you have luck, maybe.
Correct,
sometimes,
yes.
But, so we tried it, and we basket 13 yearlings and 13 old birds on this Argen. And the yearlings was very bad. I think the experience from young birds was not good enough. So it was really bad result. But the old birds was good. We basket really 2 super ones and some good ones. And the 2 super pigeons, they came at 14 and 18 national. And one of them had the first national Limoges last year. So if you go with good pigeons and the circumstances are not too heavy for a middle distance player, then it's possible. But if the circumstances are a little bit heavier, then you need the marathon pigeons, and we don't have those.
Today Barcelona, same story.
Yeah, but
Birds of our lofties.
not strong enough. The endurance is not long enough. They have to fly between 10 and 15 hours straight.
Yes.
And we have a maximum at our pitches. We test every time. We take a lot of risks on races, but our maximum is like 10 hours racing.
10, 11.
10, 11 hours of racing is the maximum for our pitches, and then above that is we don't do.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about what program what type of food, if you give medicine, don't give medicine, if it's not a secret.
No, it's not secret. We try to avoid medicine as much as possible. We believe you can have super result with medicine for a really short time, but for the long time or long term, it's not good. If you want to race with pitches from 2, 3, or 4 years old, then you don't have to do medicine in the first 2 years, otherwise it's not possible to do that. So. But if it's possible, if you need to give medicine, then it's needed. But this year we didn't do nothing on the pitches. So
And the end of season for Trigo, give Trigo and then for Paradise. After the season, and in the start of the new season, then the vaccination, the birds always for Paradise, and I think we vaccinate Paradise. Normally, you have a good climate in the loft, you have good birds. I think medicine is
Yeah, I agree with you. You speak about the paratyphus treatment in the autumn. You give, or it's only vaccine?
in the winter time. We give doxycycline
Uh-huh.
and then we vaccine with live vaccine.
Yeah.
And then in spring, in March, second time.
Vaccine. And doxycycline too? Or
Only in the winter time.
and before molting you do some paratyphus treatment, or
yeah,
Without-
that's in September, October. We do
Yes.
it.
5th of October.
October, half October, then we do it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How many days?
10 days in the drinking water, then 1 or 2 weeks between, and then vaccination.
Yeah. And the doxycycline in the springtime, how many days?
No, we
No,
do only one time a year doxycycline,
Yeah.
10 days, and then 10 days later we do vaccine. Then in the beginning of the season it's only vaccine.
And you use doxycycline for the paratyphus treatment.
Yeah.
Was a little bit misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your racing with young birds. How often you basket them? What distance you fly with them?
It's difficult to say because young birds is such a problem. I think that I speak for everybody here in the area. We lose many young birds every year. Started 10 years ago, I think, a little bit, and now it's a disaster. At the end of the season, maybe you have
40-45%.
if you're lucky, we have 40-45% left of the young birds. Before the national race started, if you have a team from 150 youngsters and you say, oh, my plan is to go to the national races, I want to do everything from it, then you can start the national races if you're lucky with 40, 50 maybe. You will lose 100. So,
We start the first round this year with the first time basketing of 2 kilometers. 123 young birds. And now it's a race, 8 races from Ivray and Wayon. And we have 57 birds in the loft.
From 100
123
23.
as a half.
Who?
and the national races are in 3 weeks. So
Now
What is the solution? What do you do for that? Because I discovered the same problem in Romania with a lot of
als we dat
those
kunnen
things.
oplossen, worden we schatrijk.
Even
if we
losing
can
from
fix
home.
that problem, we are rich.
Normally,
No, I mean
I think
you use any special system or something. Keep it at home. Don't race too much.
We basket for trainings many times before we go to the club races. But even then, you can go 7 times to the same place and same weather, and the 8th time is a big problem. It all depends on if they have another guy who released from another country 1,000 pigeons, and there are 2 sections early and they cross with our pigeons, then they get lost. Sometimes you don't know why they get lost, so it's only luck or bad luck here now with the youngsters.
Looks to be same in our area too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
we talked with
I think it's yeah. There was a guy 2 years ago who said from the sun posting, they didn't know where they are really good, and this year it has to be on the top, and then it goes slightly down.
it's a cycles of 7 years.
Yeah.
Oh.
So normally this is the worst year, then it will go a little bit better. In theory. So
Oh, good news.
Yeah, you can now look to the sun. Huh? It's unbelievable this one. Isn't it?
Do you play on the One Love races?
Little.
a little bit.
Last year, first time.
So it's not in your favorite.
I will start a little bit now. So normally it was like sending 4 to that race, 6 to that race. Friends they meet on the expeditions. So
Yes.
but now last year we sent 24 to Spain, and we had the first ace from Belgium fanciers, and in the final we had top 20 or 50. So
So good results on the One Love race too.
it was a good start.
Unbelievable Pigeons family. They are friends who follow us from 100 to 800 and to One Love race too. Really interesting and top pigeons. To be honest, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, can you show us a pigeon for the movie? So at the end of the interview, we would like to present you one pigeon from the loft. It's the first pigeon from Agent, and last year Bart will present it better than me soon.
Last year she raced the first national Limoges and 24th national Souillac. Limoges is 700 kilometers and Souillac 760, and Agen is 880.
A real long distance player, please.
She is the example.
What do you like to this pigeon? If we tell some secrets about how the pigeon has to look for the beginners or for
What
the
I
one.
like is the results.
Yeah.
That's just a small pipe pigeon, good balance, and very nice height.
It has a very good condition.
Yeah, we walk off to
Oh no. She is the example of the old strain.
a little nervous.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I saw that when I took it in my hand.
And the papa is the son of Gaston Jr. And what was the news now again?
Cardano, the
Oh, yeah.
mother restored national ace pigeon all around. She has to race one more time this year, normally on the long distance.
We hope nog one prize for the Olympic
Yeah, yeah.
category E. It's three prizes of more than 700. We
Yeah,
have
correct.
3 toppers. We hope.
What may I say? Good luck and thank you for your time. It was a pleasure to see you again, but a bigger pleasure to share on the online about your pigeons, about your system, and all these things. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
Right?